What's up guys? My name is Andre. I'm the CEO of edgeful.com, and in this video we are going to cover the brand new report page on Edgeful. So there are a few main pieces that we've added with this new design, and I'm going to cover each of them throughout this video. So starting on the left here, we have moved the navigation bar from being horizontal across the top to being vertical. From here, you can select your asset, which will change the tickers that you have available. So if you switch over to stocks, this will turn into stocks. Then you can choose your report type. So this right here, if I select volume, will change what appears in this dropdown, which is for all the reports. Now, it is a much better experience to explore the reports on this Discover page right over here. So I highly recommend that if you are looking for reports, explore that here, bookmark them so they appear on your bookmarks bar. But let me just go back to this quickly. We gave you the option to still go through the reports, so you don't have to go back and forth from report discovery back here, but I do recommend to bookmark all the reports that you use. You can still, right here, this is the date range. This is how you check, this is how far back you want the report to look. So in this case, we're looking at the gap fill report in the last 6 months. This is how you select your session right over here. You can select the New York, we have some defaults, New York, London, Asia, daily, and then you can also create custom sessions. So if you come over here, you click on create custom session. I do have one templated from before, which I can delete. The way to add a new one is you click on this plus, and then let's just say you want to do a New York early session that starts at 8:30. You click save, and then that will appear here. Now keep in mind that it's really important that you know what session you're looking at, because it filters the data only for the price action within that session you're looking at. Then these sub-reports, these are filters on the reports. So right now we're on the gap fill report. You can see we have some sub-reports. If we look by weekday, for example, this will allow you to filter certain reports by certain weekdays. It's really important, actually, side note, to check this out because every weekday does behave very differently across the board. Now, if I just go back to my standard here, you're going to see I can customize this report. Over here, this is where you can change certain aspects of the report you're looking at. So for example, the orb report, opening range breakout, you can change the orb size, you can change the time frames, etc. This gap fill report, you can change how much of the gap you want to be filled to consider it a gap fill. Some people like to trade half gaps. This is where you can do that. If you want to see your customizations, you just hover over this. We are actually going to make a change to this, so it will be appearing down here in smaller font, just so you don't have to hover in case you do forget what's what. Now we talked about the sidebar. Now I'm going to talk about this center area here. We have added the what's in play or the live data to each of the report pages. So you can see right here, we're looking at NQ and we're looking at the gap fill report. This is the current price of NQ. This is how far away price is from the current gap. And if you go to the opening range breakout report, by the way, it will have the orb what's in play. So you can see with each of these tooltips what each of these mean, but this is how far away price is from the gap. There is a gap up today. The gap size is 0.7. Your target or the gap fill is this price right here. The gap has not filled yet, which is right here, and your bias should be bearish, looking for that gap fill. So that's the what's in play section within the report page. Now, if you scroll down, we always have the visual representation of the results right here, always a table representation with some more details. Then this table right here will break down every single day that makes up these results. So you can actually go in and dive into each day. Now, this is the explainer section. This is where you learn about the reports. Right here, we start with the video. These videos are extremely important. They're at most 5 minutes. They tell you exactly what the report is measuring, how you can use it with live chart examples. Anytime you come across a new report, I highly recommend going straight to the video to make sure that you have no assumptions, all your questions are answered. Worst case, you can also reach out to our support right here, send us a message and ask any questions you need. Now, scrolling down, we also have the explainer graphics right over here, so some different situations, and then off to the right, we have the explainer text. So this is, what does this measure? How can I use this? The last thing that I'm going to mention here is this bookmarks bar. If you're on any report, right now we're on the gap fill report, and I just click on the orb, it will automatically change it will automatically switch to the orb. This watch list is really important too, because right now I'm in NQ, which means I'm in futures, but let's say I want to switch over to Tesla, which is obviously in stocks. Click on Tesla. In one click, I've changed my asset and my ticker to be on the same report that I'm looking at. So to add to your watch list, it's very simple. You just click over here. It will take you to the watch list page, which you can also get to right here. And from here, you can add, like let's say I want to add ETH to my watch list. I can click that right here and it will add down here. If I want to remove it, I can take it out. If I want to add NVIDIA, type that out, add, and you'll see it appear in my stocks section. Really, really important to use these. It will make your experience a lot better. And then same thing with the bookmarks. I highly recommend that you use these bookmarks. You can do it from over here. You can do it on the report discovery page right over here with these buttons. If you guys have any questions, please don't be shy to reach out to our support. We will always answer you. Thank you for watching.